Range won't heat? All the easy fixes you need to know. A reliable range is an absolute must for cooking healthy and delicious meals at home. But even the most reliable appliance can suffer from issues due to day-to-day use, old age, or even faulty components. If your oven won't heat, this simple troubleshooting and repair guide can help you discover the source of the problem and fix it yourself. Take home appliance repairs into your own hands with these helpful hints from our friends at Sears Parts Direct. Potential fixes: replace the oven igniter. Range oven igniter. If the oven igniter doesn't become hot enough to open the safety gas valve, then it needs to be replaced. Many gas ovens feature glow bar oven igniters that will become brighter as they heat up. Checking to see if your glow oven igniter lights up is an easy way to determine if this is the reason your oven won't heat. Keep in mind that some ovens may have different igniters for the baking and broiling elements, so it's important to check both while you're investigating. Shop all range oven igniters. Learn more about replacing the range oven igniter from Sears Parts Direct. Replace the bake or broil element. Range bake element. The range bake and broil elements are responsible for radiating heat throughout the oven cavity. While there are many issues that can prevent these components from heating, sometimes the bake and broil elements themselves can be broken and need to be replaced. You'll find the bake element at the bottom of the oven cavity and the broil element at the top. Shop all range bake elements and range broil elements. Learn more about replacing the range bake element or range broil element from Sears Parts Direct. Replace the electronic oven control board. Range electronic oven control board. The range electronic oven control board is an essential component for nearly every function on your range. If you notice that the digital display on the appliance isn't lighting up or doesn't seem to be receiving or distributing power, then the control board needs to be replaced. This component is usually located directly behind or attached to the clock or digital display on the oven. Shop all range electronic oven control boards. Learn more about replacing the range oven control board from Sears Parts Direct. Replace the oven temperature sensor probe. Oven temperature sensor probe. Without a properly functioning range oven temperature sensor probe, your oven won't be able to heat the oven cavity properly. When this component has issues, you're more likely to notice that the oven won't maintain a consistent heat, but it can sometimes prevent the oven from heating at all. Many modern cooking appliances will notify you of a faulty oven temperature sensor probe with an error code via the digital display. Shop all range oven temperature sensor probes. Learn more about replacing the range oven temperature sensor probe from Sears Parts Direct. Reset or replace the thermal fuse. Range thermal fuse. The thermal range fuse is a safeguard that is used to prevent your oven from overheating. This component can become damaged if the oven exceeds a certain temperature limit. In the case of an accidental trip, sometimes the fuse can be simply reset by pressing the reset button on the part itself. If it's tripped by excessive heat, the part will need to be replaced entirely. Shop all range thermal fuses. Replace the oven control thermostat. Range oven control thermostat. Like the oven temperature sensor probe, problems with the range oven control thermostat usually prevent the appliance from maintaining a consistent heat. Sometimes issues with either component can prevent the oven from heating entirely. If you've already determined that the sensor probe isn't the issue, checking the range control thermostat should be your next step. Shop all range oven control thermostats. Replace the oven selector switch. Range oven selector switch. The oven selector switch is an electrical component that can suffer from worn-out contacts over time. If the part appears damaged or is especially old, it may need to be replaced.